Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to StarCraft 2 Amateur Championship. You're with Vladoman, and today, as the title suggests, and as Immortal said in the Twitch chat, we're gonna be looking at zgeorgin and Chuwanga. Please tell me how to spell this name. And because I'm really wondering right now. Also, I'm very hyped because I just saw something in Twitch, and this got me very excited. So I'm opening Twitch on my phone so I can look at the Twitch chat, and there are currently 14,000 people. Oh, 14.5 thousand people watching StarCraft 2. And oh boy, that's simply amazing. I mean, if you click on it, there's Wardy, ESL Open Cup, Hero Marine is streaming as well, and overall, I really like how ESL is handling their stuff right now. I mean, these weekly cups, they're super good. Hands down to the organization of these guys. So, I'm opening my stream at long last. Probably gonna mute it. It's not TvZ, it's a TvT. Okay. Wait, yeah, it is. Oh, sorry. A wonderful thing Streamlabs is. Okay, we're starting in just a minute, so pretty quick. I'm gonna tell you guys how the bans and the vetoes have been going so far. So Zen was the first to ban. Actually, excuse me. zgeorgin was the first to ban. Yeah, just want to check. The gray one, which is the. So Chuwanga said that the map order is, quote, Nightshade, the orange one, then the gray one, then the beauty one. So it's pretty much up to me to think of what's what. Wait. Which is the beauty one? That's the thing I wanna. Okay, so After much deliberation, we concluded that the 4 maps are going to be Nightshade, Eternal Empire, Simulacrum, and Everdream. So Nightshade is going to be the first map, jumping right into it. Yeah, and we're starting. So wow, got 4 people watching. Thank you guys. Thank you for spending your night / evening / noon, whatever, with us. I am very grateful. Chuwanga says he's ready, and now we're waiting. Confirmation from zgeorgin, he's ready as well, and we're jumping right into game number 1. I'm super freaking excited. Yes, I actually thought that it's gonna be Purity as well, but it turned out that it's Everdream. This is the beauty one. So uh, we're into the loading screen. As I said, it's a TvZ. Ooh, and I'm a Terran, as you can see from my beautiful picture. Jumping into game number 1. All right, in the top left-hand corner of Nightshade, this is the blue Terran player representing Moscon. Please tell me the full name of the team in the Twitch chat. This is zgeorgin, and his opponent also with the SCVs, but with the red SCVs. In the bottom right-hand corner, his opponent, the red Terran player, who is currently clanless right now. So keep that in mind. Chuwanga. So what's going to happen? Actually, a bit of a difference in the builds. Even in the beginning, we see Chuwanga going for double gas, whereas zgeorgin is going for only 1 gas instead. So actually, I watched Chuwanga playing versus KRST or Kurasata or Kustif for sure, for a easier way to pronounce it. And he actually KRST for ult him, but let's see how he's gonna do versus Georgian here. I'm really curious to see. I like this SCV poking the SCV building the barracks. Oh boy. But the Reaper is out, so it's not gonna be able to do much damage except some lost mining time, but it's nothing that big. So the Reapers are gonna meet somewhere in front of the map. Hello, Black Faust, how are you doing? Of course. Ooh, they actually didn't see each other, so that's gonna be fun. The SCV is gonna start building this command center, and oh boy, all the Reapers gonna scout it. So this Reaper is gonna scout this SCV as well. As you can see, zgeorgin's second base is much ahead in building. That was because of, well, his build overall. I mean, as a Terran player, I use more of Chuwanga's playstyle with a little bit of a late CC, but enough of a harassment to compensate after that. Hello, Blood Rain. Hello, Unicorn. How are you doing? Thank you for spending your time with us. Yeah, well, in my opinion, it's gonna be messy for sure, because these players looking absolutely great, and you know how TvZ goes. I mean, it's always a slugfest. So second Reaper and 2 Hellions, maybe a third Reaper. Oh, never mind, a third Hellion, and this is gonna be like the maybe the standard push right now. Yeah, it's a meta push. Pretty good from Chuwanga actually for playing in the current meta. This is something that that we doesn't see often, especially in Diamond, Platinum. Even though these guys are diamond here. So they're coming in, and this is a lot to deal with just Marines. So the ramp should be lifted up, and oh, he's gonna lose the mule. I mean, losing the mule this early in the game definitely can hurt, and I'm sure Georgin or zgeorgin is not very happy from this. Actually, the mule survives. Oh, never mind. So he's on one base right now, but the tank is up. So ooh, yeah. Another shot. He actually manages to save everything, and oh, never mind. He lost Hellion. Only one Hellion, by the way. This is very good trade so far. Delayed mining time, a supply depot, probably. Yeah, no. I mean, you cannot fight with this when there's a medevac now. So another mule dropping, and this is going to be pretty much it. The aggression for the time being from Chuwanga. Chuwanga is actually going for a third base. As I said earlier, a later second base, but compensating with a little bit of an earlier third base, as well as some early aggression. We see double Hellion drop, but zgeorgin is ready to defend. And there are two Marines actually trying here to just make zgeorgin feel uncomfortable. The Reapers, are they in the base or they actually died? Yeah, they died. So there's a tank from Chuwanga as well. Hellions are gonna go into the mineral line. Let's see what they will do. Picking off some SCVs. 2 SCVs go down. 2 SCVs for 2 Hellions. Well, not the bestest trade you want, but I mean it's okay because as you can see, Chuwanga is 6 workers ahead, which is pretty neat. But there's a drop, and I really want to see where. Oh, wrong hotkey. And I really want to see where this drop is going to go. And on the other side of the map, Chuwanga is going for a counter push, and I really want to see if those units are going to see each other. Well, nope. Yeah, for like a split second, but that's definitely not enough. So I really like Chuwanga's move with harassing with the Liberator, while at the same time trying to push the third base, which is non-existent at the time being. But the drop is going to hit pretty hard, and well, there is actually something to defend, but it all depends on how fast Chuwanga's reaction will be. At the same time, he's trying to push here, but this tank, barely out of range. Let's see how Chuwanga deals with the drop. Well, not good. 15 workers fall. Oh my god. And the Liberator is gone as well. Oh boy. Oh, this is not good, man. Oh, the Liberator survived? Yeah, it did. And it's gonna start sniping tanks. Snipes one tank. A big pick off. So these tanks are gonna be able to move forward, but oh no, oh boy, oh no. Rest in pepperoni. This would have been very, very good if there was some bio for support, or maybe if he moved like one tank at a time. But let's see at the aftermath. zgeorgin is ahead in worker count, but a little bit behind in army supply, which is okay. I mean, and he's a base behind, which is the not okay part of zgeorgin's position. Whereas Chuwanga getting Stimpak is playing more meta oriented right now, but he has no upgrades. Oh, he has +1. Excuse me. No, never mind. He has no upgrades. Stimpak is gonna finish in like a couple of seconds, maybe half a minute actually. And a missile turret, good decision from him, because zgeorgin seems like he favors drop play quite a lot. Another barracks goes down. I like how they're kind of spending their resources, which is pretty good. And well, it's a fundamental part of StarCraft 2. Good placement of the siege tank. I really like this position here. Maybe another position for a good siege tank placement is here or here. But let's focus on the engage that's going to happen now. So Chuwanga is going to try and engage through here, which is not a bad, which is not a good thing to do. Okay, so he's gonna make the wise decision and try to attack the third base while dropping in the main. So this is gonna be very difficult to handle from Chuwanga, from zgeorgin, excuse me. But a good focus fire on the siege tank manages to snipe them both. And manages to defend this third base beautifully, sniping down 2 Vikings as well. But the drop is at the main base, and he's gonna start picking off workers soon. He did pick off 7 workers, but maybe he should move on, do some more damage. And I really like zgeorgin's plays so far. Ooh, and Chuwanga a little bit distracted, not controlling this drop properly, and even maybe is gonna lose the medevac. Oh, he does. So, but with this 7 workers, Chuwanga is ahead in worker count. So this worker count always. Oh, how many workers died from the friendly fire attacks here? I think at least 3, maybe 4, maybe more. I'm too afraid to think about that as a Terran player. And decent hits anyway. Yeah, they were good. Maybe with a little bit more micro, they would have been a lot better. But Chuwanga on the offensive once again, trying to break through this position. But ooh, this attack is fun. Oh, he's gonna try and snipe with a Viking. I like the idea, but not the best execution. So right now, zgeorgin is gonna try and drop on this tank. Ooh, loses a whole medevac filled with Marines. While Chuwanga dropping in the second base. I really like and really appreciate his playstyle with I'm gonna attack one location and drop at another. Ooh, saves the medevac! You go, my man. But as we can see, zgeorgin is having, well, he's not having an easy time defending, but he's definitely being quite successful at it so far. His upgrades are on flick, and his base and economy is kinda okay, but what we see is that Chuwanga is like 20 to 30 supply ahead, and he's, well, 11 workers ahead, and generally ahead in supply, so which is basically the benefits from being the offensive player, especially in TvT. I wonder if Chuwanga is gonna expand anytime soon, and I wonder the same for zgeorgin, but it looks like he's already doing it. Never mind. Yeah, you have the best observer in the universe. Chuwanga definitely owning the air control here with his Viking count, which is 2 to 0, but it's still more. So he can do pretty good damage with these Vikings if he is careful enough. But now he's gonna go into the range of the sensor tower, and which will give time for zgeorgin to position himself better. Chuwanga currently doesn't know about this fourth base. Oh, never mind, he does. Oh, he tried another drop. Ooh, he's still trying to get. Oh, but the medevac is empty, so it's not gonna be of much use. And he's gonna try and come here for the attack, and it's actually gonna be successful with this tank sieging up. Ooh, but now this tank is sieging up. Oh, salvage on the, or like cancel on the CC. Good reactions from zgeorgin. Doesn't lose that fourth base. Maybe it's wiser to put it somewhere here and then just float it over to the fourth base location. Like Chuwanga is doing currently. Oh, never mind. He has a lot of bases. He has 5 command centers, but he's only on 3 bases. So these are probably proxy command centers. I mean, imagine what you can do with 5 SCVs producing at once. I really like this positioning. I mean, what I told you before, like 5 minutes ago, a position here, a tank here, and you're good to go. So now he's moving to another position, trying to secure this fourth base, but actually the whole army is going to the third, which is pretty much undefended besides this siege tank, which is, well, not going to be enough with the focus fire, and these are a lot of Marines, and right now, zgeorgin is out of position, but the siege tank sieges, so this is good, but this base is gonna fall if the SCVs are not repaired, and they're not currently. No, repair the command center. They did all in the last second, but this is just too much bio, and I'm not sure that this base is gonna live. It actually does, barely, but it lives, so that's okay. He loses a lot of minerals, but then again, he has a big bank. The sensor tower is gonna go down. This bio is gonna try and deal with the Chuwanga's bio. Oh boy, but now the fourth base is exposed, and Chuwanga here definitely having the more mobile army and playstyle. This base is very exposed. It can be sniped at any moment. A lot of the bio of Chuwanga is actually going down from the volleys of the siege tanks, but I think this base is doomed at this point. I mean, what can zgeorgin do to defend it? He has nothing mobile enough, and this tank covering the ramp here, yeah, the base goes down. But this base is actually up and running. Ooh, the two marines sniping the Viking. These medevacs going right through the marines, and this is not the best position you want to be in. He's gonna lose those medevacs, or at least most of them. Probably. Come on. I really like the decision from Chuwanga from zgeorgin trying to include some marauders to do better damage versus the siege tanks. But this is a lot of bio. But let's remember that zgeorgin's bio is 3-3 and Chuwanga's bio is 2-1. These Vikings are gonna try and harass the second base, but there's already army there. Actually, oh my goodness, these players, they're playing their hearts out right there. Yeah, he should reposition the CCs, and he already did, actually, with 37 SCVs, but still. Yeah, and he's replacing that CC as well. But Chuwanga is playing so good. I mean, he's managing to throw his opponent everywhere on the map. Oof, big oof. Okay, so this siege tank is currently discarded, but Chuwanga is going for the doom drop. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna try and drop here, I'm gonna try and drop there, but only with one medevac. What do you think you're gonna do when I drop you with 4 medevacs? Well, and zgeorgin says, well, I'm gonna snipe your medevacs, and he does. It looks pretty successful, but 2 siege tanks are sieging, but this tank is gonna do a lot of damage, and only 2 siege tanks managed to siege up. The SCVs are gonna be much more dangerous than they should normally, but sniping one of the siege tanks, 11 SCVs, 13, 14, 16, wow. 20 SCVs go down, actually 23 SCVs. I think this drop did what it intended to do, and the siege tank is still alive. Oh my god. 25 SCVs down. This literally ruined zgeorgin's economy, and now he's basically forced to push, because if he doesn't, he's pretty much dead. But then again, Chuwanga has the bigger army supply, and oof, I'm really worried for zgeorgin here. He's gonna lose that siege tank pretty quickly, which was on his 4th position, and the Marauder is dealing a fluff ton of damage. So that's a very fun situation to be in, because zgeorgin has the upgrade advantage, and he's gonna have it for a pretty long time, because as you can see, Chuwanga has not even started 3. Oh, never mind, he started 3-3. But oh boy, but Chuwanga again all over the map trying to poke different positions. There are 4 marines here which can easily poke this position and deal a lot more damage than they should normally. And he's going for it. He's once again going for it. And he's gonna unload right on top of the siege tanks. And Chuwanga's actually zgeorgin is not watching and loses 2 siege tanks. Oh boy, and these siege tanks, they're basically the only thing holding him in the game right now. We see liberators from his side and a 6th base being produced. I wonder what made him think that building it here is going to be a better idea from building it here. But I don't think it matters because it's actually a pretty good spot. I for one would not expect to see a base here. So zgeorgin knows that he cannot engage in this with this. Maybe if he goes all the way here and attack from behind using the high ground advantage, but I don't think he has the time to do it. And with the Liberator sieging now, these tanks are gonna go down. Oh my god! So zgeorgin is officially tankless right now, and he has no means to reproduce the tank count. And yep, this is a GG. Chuwanga takes game number 1. Which was the second map? Eternal Empire. Yeah. Right. Well, we're gonna go into the lobby and give the players time if they need to. Wow, this was a crazy game. Crazy game number 1 already. Looks like this TvZ is gonna be very, very interesting for sure. I love watching TvZ. I mean, in my opinion, the most interesting matchup kind of reminds me of chess, honestly. But yeah, definitely interesting and fun to watch. Ooh, and the title is upgraded. Perfect. So we're waiting for zgeorgin to confirm, but actually that's totally fine. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, while we're waiting, I want to make a quick shout out, but I need my tab set. While we're waiting, I wanna put some emphasis on something, and this is our match arena page. I think I'm sure I said it the last time, but still. So guys, as you can see right now, and I want to focus on the Masters here. The Masters division currently has $19 in the prize pool, and we really want for it to be more because these guys, I mean, have you seen their games? Go in our YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is literally SAC. So go into YouTube channel and see the games they're playing and how they're playing this game overall. And I really think these guys deserve more. So how can you donate? First, with using the coupon SAC01 Master, and you donate 50 cents. And if you already did that, you can always complete some quests here. So, and of course you can raise money with that. For example, this quest, you literally just need to visit the link and you contribute 10 cents to the prize pool. And there are like 13 quests here. Okay, never mind, there are 10, but still, there are a lot of quests, and please support them because these guys, they're really doing a very, very good job. As well, you can support them with our marketplace. They're pretty cool stuff here. So be sure to check the Matcherino page. Exclamation mark Matcherino, and you're gonna get all the links. Well, so we're ready to jump into game number 2. Okay, both players are ready, and we're jumping into game number 2, which is going to be on Eternal Empire. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super hyped. I hope you are as well. And oh boy. Also, guys, for all the fans of the TvT matchup, this is looking like it's going to be a very exciting series. So be sure to call all your friends, all your Terran buddies, who, even if they hate the TvT match, it's fun to watch, okay? So you cannot miss this opportunity. We're jumping into game number 2. All right, in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire, this is the player who needs your support in order to tie the series for now. This is the blue Terran from Moscow, zgeorgin. And his opponent, who managed to take game number 1 with his aggressive approach to the TvT matchup, the formerly red, now yellow Terran. This is Chuwanga. Maybe he picked yellow in order to stealth better on the map. I mean, look at the map. It's all yellow and golden, and now he's yellow as well. He's literally invisible. I mean, he's the Dark Templar of the Terran race. Can you see him? Well, I can't. So he's going for the same build. Two gas, 2 refineries, and a barrack. And looks like zgeorgin is going for the same build as well. So if it's gonna be the same game as the previous one, it might be very, very interesting to watch as well, because the last game, it was pretty close, because zgeorgin was defending quite well. So I really want to see if zgeorgin is going to be able to defend a little bit better to get this much needed edge in order to tie the series 1-1. So the factory is going down, and the CC, actually a fast CC from zgeorgin. He knows from the scouting information he got that he will have to defend versus some early aggression. And zgeorgin's Reaper goes out, manages to snipe the SCV, and Chuwanga's Reaper is going out as well, and is gonna try to snipe this SCV, but right now there's gonna be a Reaper and an SCV. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Inhuman reactions. Look at that. A lot of support for zgeorgin actually in the Twitch chat from Immortal, and I saw, I think, Blood Rain support for Chuwanga. I really like a loud Twitch chat, guys, so be sure to spam everything. Ooh, yeah, actually Unicorn suggests purple color on Nightshade. This is actually even more invisible than yellow on Eternal Empire. If I think about it, zgeorgin actually trying to adapt to Chuwanga's playstyle, which I really like. And we see that he's placing down a bunker, which is going to enhance his position very much. Actually, we see that this time Chuwanga decides to attack with 2 Reapers and a Hellion only, in contrast to his last push. There is there's a scan in the nothing for zgeorgin, a cyclone and a liberator, so it's gonna be some kind of a multi-pronged attack. It's gonna try and engage in this position, but it's not gonna be the most successful thing. But the Reapers can jump cliffs, and well, that's not good. Oh, actually, zgeorgin manages to take both Reapers with pretty good micro. The Hellion tries to sneak in, but gets destroyed, and overall zgeorgin is looking so solid right now. Oh boy. A Cyclone and 3 Marines, excuse me, and a Liberator in the production tab. Maybe he's gonna try and do some like the Liberator siege assault second base, and there's a drop with 4 Marines and a Hellion in the main base, something like that, or at least that's my prediction. But let's see how it's gonna turn out. We see a Liberator from zgeorgin is gonna try and harass Chuwanga's position, and looks like it's gonna be successful because there is army, but it's a little far from the main base. And if he decides to load all of this up in the medevac, basically there's gonna be no army. So the Liberator sieges in, goes on the mineral line, and let's see Chuwanga's reaction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like a graduate right now. 7, 8. No, get to 12. Come on. And the Liberator of Chuwanga got sniped pretty quickly from these guys. I wonder who sniped it. Yeah, this man, this dude. He deserves to become a knight. Where's the queen to knight him? And the drop is gonna come in, but well, is it wise to drop? And is it wise to drop right here? I mean, there are 4 Marines, and they can snipe the medevac if Chuwanga's not careful. So he needs to look for this drop pretty carefully. Maybe if he drops somewhere here, it's gonna be a very nice position, because first he's gonna poke on the tech lab, then the third base, then some upgrades even. I really like how zgeorgin's upgrades are really on time. He's always ahead in upgrades, which gives him pretty good edge in the game so far. Looks like this game is going in zgeorgin's favor. I really like this. Actually, this drop succeeds. Let's see how zgeorgin is gonna deal with it. With a counter drop. Duh. Ooh, okay. This is good. I like this. Ooh, he snipes the tank. Okay. Perfectly executed. Manages to lose only 3 SCVs. He just needs to relocate through 2 from here to here. This should be his only concern right now. Some more barracks go down from zgeorgin. He's trying to spend his minerals. Really like this. And looks like Chuwanga is gonna go for some sort of a push, maybe, because he has no third base yet, and he really needs it, because zgeorgin's third base is completed and already is beginning slowly but surely to give profit to the Terran camp here on the bottom left-hand corner. So zgeorgin is setting up his position, as well as Chuwanga, but this is a little undefended, where zgeorgin has his defense set up. So basically, this is gonna be much harder to break than this. But Chuwanga is going for the push right now, and zgeorgin is going for the counter pressure. And they're gonna miss each other. But let's see how it's gonna turn out. Oh boy. Okay, so this tank is gonna get sniped pretty easily. So this base is suddenly very vulnerable, and Chuwanga can even snipe it. Looks like he will, but at the same time the counter drop coming in, but they're missile turrets. Oh my god, is the base gonna fall? The base is not gonna This died already. Okay, the base lives. And zgeorgin manages to lose only 2 SCVs. What a mad lad. But looks like the drop died from those missile turrets. So no counter pressure. Oh, but actually, zgeorgin manages to clean everything here. Whoa. Big wall, but somehow Chuwanga is ahead. I like how Chuwanga manages to always be so efficient with his pushes. I don't know how he does it, but he always manages to get something out of them. Even if it looks like they're gonna fail, he's somehow ahead after the push. It's like, you know how Zero plays? And like, no matter what he does, he just plays and is somehow ahead. Or when Beyond back in the day was microwing like God, and it looks like he's gonna lose, but then he just takes 5 more units than he was supposed to. It's the same with Chuwanga, where he just attacks, and it looks like he's not making anything special, he simply attacks and he's ahead. But let's see how he's gonna attack against this. There's literally 3 siege tanks covering this position, and it's impossible to attack versus this. So he's gonna try the second entrance, but there are 2 siege tanks as well. And oh boy, he should not do this. And the siege tanks are exposed, and now zgeorgin manages to focus fire on one of them. A lot of Marines go down, a lot more than they should. And actually, zgeorgin can go here and snipe the siege tank with no problem whatsoever. And he's actually having a 4th base. zgeorgin looks like he got it all in this one. His upgrades are on flick. He's ahead in the infantry upgrades. He's starting his 3-3 again. He looks like he got this stability in his game that he really much needed. The first one on Nightshade. He's gonna snipe the siege tank, so this little push is gonna be unsuccessful. I'd like to see some medevacs, thank you, from zgeorgin to heal his units. Maybe some medevacs from Chuwanga as well. He has like 1, yeah. He needs more. Maybe a count of 3 or 4 medevacs for this amount of bio would be okay. Cool. I'm trying to read the comments, and I get distracted because I'm not good at multitasking apparently, but I'm a fan of StarCraft, which is ironic. So right now Chuwanga has a high ground advantage. Let me zoom out a little, but zgeorgin is moving on. Oh boy, he needs to be very careful. Chuwanga needs to be very careful. He needs just a quick siege, but zgeorgin manages to siege first, and Chuwanga doesn't even siege and loses a lot of army. He's behind. No, their upgrades are actually equal right now, but oh boy, he lost everything he had here, and those were a lot of Marines. Look at the siege tank count, 11 siege tanks versus 3. This is far from enough, and he needs to defend this position ASAP, or, well, this position, it really depends. So, the siege tank is gonna siege here, but it's gonna be sniped so quickly. A flank here actually sniping a lot of the siege tank with a little bit of focus fire. He will be able to get a little more, maybe, but this was actually a pretty good move. Siege on this tank, thank you. But it's gonna get focus fired and it's gonna go down. The Marines are getting the long way around, but the siege tanks are actually getting destroyed, and Chuwanga is gonna be able to repel this attack and destroying all of the medevacs. This is a huge pick off right now. Wow. These guys are very, very good at defending their bases, but now 3-3 is gonna be completed for zgeorgin, and 3-3 just starting up for Chuwanga, as well as +2 mech weapons. Ooh, wow. Right now Chuwanga is gonna try and push from this side of the map, but basically the whole army of zgeorgin is here. He's gonna snipe the siege tank. Pretty good. This one is gonna siege. Wow, snipes the refinery. The big snipe in TvZ history. Let's see how this is gonna turn out. So, as you can see right now, Chuwanga is literally making 0 damage on zgeorgin, but he's putting this mental pressure on him. He's even gonna forget his mule, which is like 150 minerals, not mining. Or actually, no, it's a lot less, but still. Ooh, let's see what the unit count is. The siege tank count is equal, but zgeorgin has this marauder count, which is pretty neat. The siege tanks are sieging up, and the CC is in range of the siege tank, so he needs to lift this if he wants to save CC. A little bit late of a reaction, but he might be able to save it. Oh no! Repair the command center, and it's gonna fall in the last second. Oh, is this siege tank gonna go down? No, it's not gonna go down. Ooh, a mule! Oh boy! Oh my god! Oh, he literally dropped a mule to use the friendly fire. I love this. zgeorgin is almost maxed out, by the way, and this drop is not gonna do as much as zgeorgin wanted. Except his goal was to not be so maxed out. Oh, never mind, he maxed out again, so he needs to send him another drop. zgeorgin looks like to really favor the defensive play, which is interesting, because in TvZ usually the offensive player wins, but as we can see, that's not the case in this game. And right now, zgeorgin is gonna try and flank. This siege tank has a really beautiful position here. Even focus firing with the siege tank. Wow. Ooh, but with this can, nope. The siege tank went down, and a big chunk of Chuwanga's army is gonna go down as well, since this position was highly guarded by the bio. 3 more siege tanks. This is a good position. With a sandwich and with attacking from 2 angles, it's gonna be possible to destroy. However, he's gonna try and go around. Yeah, manages to get 2 tanks. He needs to get another one, and this position is gonna be basically killed off. Chuwanga is ahead in economy. Yeah, and ahead, and they're on equal bases right now, but. zgeorgin maybe needs to use this time to make some kind of pressure, attack a base or 2, because I think that's the only thing he needs to take this game, or the series, as a matter of fact, because as we can see, his macro, his upgrades especially, are very good. He only needs to be a little bit more confident in his moves, and he's totally gonna be able to take those games. Because, you can't defeat your player if you don't kill his buildings. And his buildings are generally in his base. Except if he's not playing Protoss. But looks like that's not the case here. So the siege tanks are sieging up. But looks like that's not gonna be enough, and most of Chuwanga's army is falling. Wow. And zgeorgin is 4 siege tanks on the battlefield, never mind, 5 siege tanks on the battlefield ahead, and 2 more are on the map, as the unit tab says. So he's gonna try and do some damage with the Viking, but it's gonna be killed. So, oh no, it's out of range. The refinery will not be sniped again. Never again. Ooh, great snipe of the siege tank with those marauders. I really love the marauder play. So, he sacrificed the medevac to the Dark Gods. But as you can see, and as zgeorgin saw, there were no siege tanks here. And this position, this bio is very endangered. So he's gonna try and kill some bio here. The Marauder is doing a lot of damage and tanking exactly as much. Chuwanga doesn't have any siege tanks for the moment. He has triple siege tank production, but no siege tanks on the battlefield. Okay, so he got 1, he got 2, 3, perfect. And looks like Chuwanga is barely once again gonna repel this attack, but zgeorgin, I liked how he moved forward with the Marauders, trying to get as much value as possible from the losing fight. This is awful. Please click this. So zgeorgin decides to pull back, and he doesn't know that he's ahead. He needs to realize he's ahead. I like how Chuwanga is researching the high-sec auto tracking and building armor from the NG base, because this is very useful. Even though I'm not sure why he researches for the missile turret, maybe the high-sec auto tracking, but I would have liked this base to be an orbital, to be a planetary fortress. Wow, they're very against the planetary fortresses, it looks. Let's see, what are the defenses here? Well, currently none. Is he gonna try and go for the siege tank? Well, it's not very possible to do so. He's throwing his SCVs actually, and it's working. If he sniped the siege tank a little bit earlier. But a lot of bio coming from zgeorgin here, and Chuwanga is in a very bad spot right now. Or is he? Well, when these siege tanks took a shot, yeah, this base looks like it's gonna fall down against the 3-3 Marines. It's very hard to go against those, and yep, the CC falls down. Chuwanga forced to playing defensively and is stripped. And is pretty much stripped of all his aggressive potential, which we saw in game number 1 on Nightshade, which is very bad, and zgeorgin finally taking the initiative, gonna try and snipe the 5th base or the 2nd base right now. Chuwanga throwing off more and more of his SCVs, and I'm not sure it's really paying off. I mean, for one siege tank, 28 SCVs, not the best trade you'd want. And another CC is gonna go down. Wow. And the drop on this siege tank with the Marauder. Let's see if he is. Nope. And nope. Triple nope. 3 siege tanks go down, 30 SCVs as well. And looks like zgeorgin slowly but surely is gonna take this game number 2. He's currently on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. And had an army supply. I mean, look at this supply. Oh, but Chuwanga's going for it, and he's really going for it, and he's managing to repel this attack. How did zgeorgin lost 20 SCVs? Maybe from here, or here? Oh boy. Oh, you didn't. You did it. And right now, Chuwanga is in a total all-in position, but I'm not sure he can take this fight even with the SCVs, because look at the supply. This is GG. zgeorgin takes game number 2, tying the series 1-1. Is Marine tank superior to mech in TvZ? That's like depend of the ancient ones. because it really depends on your playstyle and depends on what you like to do. Generally, and on theory, the bio play is favored in TvT because it gives you so much more mobility, and you can multi-prong your opponent to death, while the mech is pretty static. So you can't really be all at all places with your mech army. But at the same time, contrary to this point, the mech play is very strong when it comes to pushes. It's very difficult to defend as a bio player versus the mech push. So, oops. So, yeah, I know of Vibe's mech build in TvT, and players are doing that in the ladder, and it's very nasty to deal with. I know Black Faust here in the Twitch chat does it, so he can give more insight about it probably. But yeah, in my opinion, Bio is better, definitely, because it gives you this much needed mobility. And pretty much the Terran relies on that. I wonder if the 2-minute break of Chuwanga ended. Well, should have ended because I'm trying to orient with the delay. And which was the third map? Oh, it was Simulacrum. It was the gray one. It was the gray one. And then it's the beauty one. Oh my god, Vladoman. Learn your names. Oh, actually both players are here. Yeah, I was right. This is looking very interesting, in my opinion. So I'm gonna ask for confirmation from both players. Oh, maybe if I place myself on the spectator position, zgeorgin is ready to play. I am ready to cast. We're waiting for Chuwanga, who asks for 1 second. Totally fine, my man. Okay, so the question now is, what color Chuwanga is gonna pick to cloak himself on this map? Maybe the light pink? I don't know. This looks like the only viable option on a gray map. Ooh, he's gonna pick yellow. He wants to show himself to the world in this one. So the series, the score so far is 1-1. I'm really curious to what's gonna happen. Oh boy. We're in the loading screen. The map is Simulacrum. It's generally speaking a small map. And we're in game. Ladies and gentlemen, in the top left-hand corner of Simulacrum, this is the player who managed to tie the series in the previous one. Let's see if he's gonna be able to get a match ahead. This is the blue Terran player from Moscow, zgeorgin, or zgeorgin. And his opponent in the bottom right-hand corner with the orange SCVs, currently teamless. This is Chuwanga. Or maybe he's not teamless, but his team is in the US server. That would explain a lot. And this is something to consider. And another thing to consider is the fact that this SCV is most probably going for a proxy. Ooh, let's see what it's gonna be though. Is it gonna be like the Marauders? I mean, this is the proxy where you build like 2 barracks and you flow them over with a tech lab and you start building Marauders in the main base, or is it gonna be? It's gonna be a proxy factory probably, or a proxy starport, or both actually. Why not? But let's see what is gonna happen. So Chuwanga tactically blocking his base, so zgeorgin cannot see the scouting information. zgeorgin going for that first CC. He's using the same build, but oh boy, oh my goodness, is he gonna scout it though? Oh, if he scouts, I'm gonna be super excited. Oh boy, is he gonna see it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh! zgeorgin has no idea. I mean, he knows that something's going on, but what is going on exactly? He doesn't know what a proxy is, and the Reaper goes down. He takes the scouting information. He knows that there is no building here, no factory. In theory, it could be somewhere here, but I mean, what's the chance? And now with a tech lab, and now a starport in the production tab. Oh boy, I wonder what it's gonna be. Maybe like a proxy banshee, but first it's gonna be some widow mines. Something like that is in my head. Oh, he scouts. Oh, he knows. He knows. zgeorgin found the proxy. Oh boy. Oh no. So what is Chuwanga planning to do from now on? Because, I mean, zgeorgin knows. So this drop is basically done for. The Cyclone is gonna come out. The Liberator as well, but now zgeorgin has a big advantage, knowing what's going on here. He even tries to mine. This was the greatest flex in TvT history. He's like, oh yeah, I scouted your proxy, and now I'm gonna mine minerals in front of your proxy to show dominance. This is the law of the jungle. But yeah, so he's patrolling. He's patrolling the ramp here, the edge of the base, and patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. But this Liberator is gonna be repelled. I would be very grateful if someone got the reference, by the way, the Fallout New Vegas reference. So, does he decide to use the Liberator in the frontal attack? Looks like. Looks like this is actually gonna be a very powerful attack. I'm not sure there is a tank. Nope. No tank currently. So he needs to use the Cyclone to snipe the Liberator. Oh no, he fails to do it. And there's a tank here. And even though zgeorgin scouted the proxy, it looks like it's not gonna be the best thing for zgeorgin. Oh boy. Oh, he managed to snipe the Liberator. And this base is in danger. This base is very endangered. Is this Liberator going to be able to snipe the siege tank? Nope, barely. Run for your life! Wow. What is... I mean, you can use the Marines. Use the Marines. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad for zgeorgin. These Marines, half of them survived. Half of the Marines survived, I mean. But the Liberator is gonna go down, which is very good. Second Marine went down. So another siege tank is gonna come up. Oh, and if out of the range of this siege tank, it's gonna have a pretty good time. Oh! Ouch! Well, this puts zgeorgin in a very nasty spot, and I'm not sure he can recover from this. He's supply blocked, so no siege tanks anytime soon. Question marks in defense from zgeorgin. But yeah, looks like this is gonna be the end of game number 3. The bases are burning. He's gonna try and pull the boys. Pull the boys! Always pull the boys! Oh, the siege tank is actually coming down, but with this many marines, yeah, this is gonna be a GG. Chuwanga here, I think, was playing Protoss for a moment. Like, you know when you know what the Protoss is gonna do to you and wins anyway. I think that's what happened in this game. So I'm waiting for Chuwanga to enter game number 1. Players asked for a minute. So, which means that you get to see my beautiful face on the camera. Huh. Well, the stakes are higher as ever. It's gonna be game number 4. It's gonna be on a very standard map, actually. I wonder what these guys are gonna do, because, oh my god, I mean, it's 2-1, and now zgeorgin needs to take game number 4 to tie the series. We've seen that it's possible. Yeah, Chuwanga went for a very wild build, and he actually managed to succeed in it. What do you think, guys? I want to hear what do you think about game number 4. I want you to predict the score. So leave your predictions in Twitch chat, please, because I'm all out of ideas, honestly. Chuwanga says in the party chat that after this best of 4, he's gonna need a shower and a massage. And zgeorgin is ready. Let's see if Chuwanga is ready. And we're jumping into game number 4. It's gonna be on Everdream. I'm very, very excited to see what's going to happen. Let me hear your hype in Twitch chat. And hopefully I will be able to switch tabs. Okay, so we're jumping into game number 4. Anytime soon, we're in the loading screen. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be wild. Is zgeorgin gonna be able to take this one? We're gonna find out. Jumping into... Okay, let's wait for the intro. But now it's time to present our players. In the bottom left-hand corner of Everdream, this is the man, the myth, the legend, the blue Terran player from Moscon. He needs your support in order to tie the series. So let me hear you in the Twitch chat for zgeorgin! And his opponent in the top right-hand corner with the teal Terran. Oh my god, these colors are crazy. They want to torture me. But this is, as I said, the Terran player. Let me hear you for the super aggressive styled Chuwanga! Whoa! And he's gonna do it again. He's so gonna do it again. But this time, even more sneaky. Right in the corner. Right in front of the abyss. But zgeorgin is gonna scout and he's gonna see. Or is he actually? So Chuwanga here is gonna try and simulate, maybe even place down the factory. Is he gonna sacrifice it after that? I really want to know. Or is he gonna go directly for a proxy starport? I really like the different strategies he's putting to use. Is he gonna sacrifice it? That's the only thing I want to know right now. Probably not, because it's halfway done. It is simply gonna be unwise to do so. This SCV is gonna go down for sure. Whoa. This is gonna be a GSL tier fight. Gonna be careful. Oh, so Chuwanga's getting the first hit. But oh, come on, chase it. Yeah, you have the advantage. Do it. I'm like Emperor Palpatine right now, or Counselor Palpatine, speaking to Chuwanga, and I'm like, do it. And then when Chuwanga kills the Reaper, and I'm like, yes, unlimited power with this proxy starport. Yes, but okay. The Reaper is gonna go for a scouting information probably, because I mean he cannot go for much else with 2 Reapers ready to greet him. The second base is gonna go down. Well, where the second base for zgeorgin is pretty much done. I really like how Chuwanga manages to hide his main base. So right now zgeorgin cannot know about this thing. Ooh, looks like it's gonna be a proxy Banshee. Let's see. Like, I really like that Chuwanga's play looks like it's standard, but there's actually a sneaky winky proxy here. Ooh, not anymore. He knows what's up, and he knows that he needs to prepare. So, an engine bay anytime soon. Yep, and there's gonna be the Marines waiting to intercept. So, a funny thing about Terran technology, Cloak is very, very slower than the Banshee. Chuwanga is joking here. Map hacker, he says. And Banshee is gonna come out. He's gonna go into the base, but he said it was a misclick. Was it really? Ooh, he needs to be careful with the siege tank. If that was a misclick, that was the luckiest misclick in the history of StarCraft. So actually this Banshee is still gonna be able to do some damage, because remember what I said in the previous game? When Chuwanga attacks, he wins, no matter what he does. No matter how bad it looks like he's failing, he's gonna find a way to win somehow, some way. Is there a second Banshee? Yep, there is, but there's also a missile turret in the mineral line. So the Banshee can do some damage, delaying this barracks and the supply depot here. Wow. So zgeorgin should feel pretty chill at the moment. I mean, he defended pretty easily versus the Banshee. So Chuwanga is getting back his starport in the main base because, well, he should, but this means that he's gonna have no air production until this baby reaches the main. Chuwanga just goes around the map and goes back into the base. So he needs to expand soon, around now, because as we see, zgeorgin is expanding on this location. Well, the Banshee's in, but the missile turret's up, and well, the Marines are up as well, and the Banshee is down. So this was like my version of up, down, funk you up. Thank you very much to all of Vladoman's fans. The starport is almost home. The drop is heading home, but Chuwanga's home as well. So let's see what's gonna happen. The starport doesn't want to go home. He's like, "Mom, no! I want to be out and play with my friends." And the main base's mom is like, "Come on, Timmy. You need to get home, Timmy. Come on, you're 35." So, but the drop is going into the main, and Chuwanga is not reacting to it, and looks like there's literally nothing to defend. Okay, he pulls back everything. 7 SCVs go down, 10, 11. 11. Oh, come on. I wanted to be a graduate once again. But this time we have progress. Ooh. 12! 12! They got the 12! Yes! In my eyes, zgeorgin is the moral winner because he got the 12. But let's see how this game is gonna unfold. Actually, Chuwanga is ahead in the army, so he's gonna do his trademark thing and go for some aggressive push maybe. Well, now's the time to do it because he needs to attack somewhere, and this is gonna be literally the best spot to attack. Thing is, the usual third base location is here, but right now he's gonna he's gonna very tactically scout with the Reaper, sees there's no third base there, which means the third base is here, but zgeorgin knows that as well, and he's gonna set up a siege tank. But there's a big army here, so he needs to be very, very careful. Zgeorgin has currently no army here, so if Chuwanga is swift enough, he'll be able to do a lot of damage. So the drop is gonna land here, but is he gonna be able to save the CC? Looks like he will be able, actually. These tanks, this tank, he needs to be on a forward position. The third base for Chuwanga is very, very delayed, but actually right now he's delaying the mining for this third base, so it's equal. Pretty good. Oh, did the starport finally land? Yeah, well, 2 minutes later, looks like it landed. Which means that most probably Chuwanga has access to air units. Now, let's see if this drop is gonna do any damage. Looks like it would, actually. Because, I mean, look at that. This base is totally undefended. And if this drop is, yeah, with a little control, that's what I meant exactly. It's gonna be able to do a shish kebab. Ton of damage. Ooh, actually, Chuwanga gonna snipe the third base. Well, good cancel from zgeorgin, but this drop is gonna land now. Yes, but actually zgeorgin has greater trouble than this drop, even though it can save the game, and the drop lands, well, at least the Rambo Marine. Oh, but with no medevac support, Chuwanga's army is actually looking pretty crippled from all the stinning and stuff. So, the drop lands, and 10 SCVs go down. Well, excuse me, 9 SCVs. Oh, but this is happening at the meantime, and the base is gonna go down, which is a great pickoff for Chuwanga here, managing to slow down zgeorgin's economy, leaving him on 2 bases. Sniping the 4th, sniping the 3rd right now, which puts Chuwanga ahead in bases. I'd like to see Chuwanga producing some more stuff. Yeah, I wonder what barrack is this. The 7th barrack goes down, which is great. An 8th barrack as well. Ooh, but these SCVs are idle at the moment, and I think this is the time where zgeorgin needs to be like, okay, I have 1,400 minerals in the bank. This means only one thing. I need to triple freaking expand and just build 3 command centers at a time. That's what I do, at least in TvT, and generally it works. So zgeorgin needs to play it cool right now, because he can win this. He has all of the tools to win this. I was gonna use the difficult word with the P, like press something, but I know I'm gonna frick it up again, so not gonna do it. zgeorgin actually sacrificing all of his SCVs to try and break through this siege line, but I'm not sure this was necessary. He just needed to turtle a little, and now it looks like this just got a lot worse for zgeorgin. A lot worse, and this... Look at this Marauder. He's immortal. Look at it. So... a queue of Marines going to reinforce Chuwanga's army. Oh, they're actually gonna snipe this CC as well, which is gonna be terrible. Oh no. Oh no. No, evacuate immediately. You need to evacuate right now, because he's gonna try and defend, but I'm not sure this is very defendable. but you know what it is? It's very retreatable position, and well, it's not anymore. He's trying to expand over here as well, and this is actually a better position to expand with these two siege tanks supporting it. Good siege positions on the high ground. A brave SCV. Is it gonna live to see the dawn? Looks like it will. Huh? No, that's not a wise decision. Yeah, that's a wise decision. Thank you. But Chuwanga is soon gonna be on 4. Yeah, he's currently on 4. Well, never mind. 5 mining bases, and the fifth and the fifth is on the way. No, I want to win. Well, looks like Chuwanga wants to. So, it's time. A classic strategy of using friendly fire in your favor. Looks like it worked, but there's a whole new engage going on the north side of the map, and this tank is on the front, which is not a very wise decision. Looks like it's gonna get sniped down, and Chuwanga is like still for the win, and looks like it works for him. Oh, that's right. Oh my god. Eminem fight me. And this base is gonna go down as well, and Chuwanga takes game number 4, which means the result is 3-1 for him. Wow. Let's look at the graphics. Guess you could say this is very graphic matchup. I'm sorry. You're free to report me. My channel is ELMOP / like dash Vladoman, like a lower dash Vladoman. Go there, report me. Actually, don't report me. Give me a follow, please. Thank you. So, speaking of graphs, let's speak a little about results. Chuwanga took game number 4, and this means that the result is 3-1 for him. The series was absolutely lit. I enjoyed it so much. I don't really know what more to say about this matchup. It was just, oh my god. That was crazy. I really loved casting that. It was so much fun. Wow. Let's congratulate the players. Well, looks like this is gonna be pretty much it. Thank you. Fortunately, I lose to my final boss. Well, zgeorgin, next time, sure you'll be able to get it. I mean, you definitely was very close to doing it, so... And to all of the guys who came watching us, which are actually our great dear moderators, Scorpion, Immortal, Black Faust, Unicorn, Yamaeda, Abraxas, Druperkey, Feet, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys to everybody who was watching. It was a pleasure to cast for you. This was StarCraft 2 Championship, Amateur Championship. I was Vladoman. Thank you, and out.